Choi Sung-hee is a popular actress at the Busan Theater in Korea. In 2015, she got married to a restaurant owner, Kim Yeon-suk. However, 6 months after their wedding ceremony, the newlyweds disappeared mysteriously. On May 27, 2016, Choi Sung-hee is captured on CCTV footage, returning home from the grocery store at around 11:30 p.m. There was no recording of Choi leaving her apartment after that. The same night, her husband, who had reportedly been drinking with his co-workers, is seen returning to their apartment at 3:45 a.m. Like his wife, there is no footage of Kim Yeon-suk ever leaving their apartment afterwards. 1 week later, the police opened an official investigation to find the missing couple. Kim Yeon-suk's father was the person who alerted the police to the couple's strange disappearance. He was worried after not hearing anything from his son for a few days, and called the police on May 31 after hearing from his son's restaurant staff that Kim Yeon-suk had not been at work since May 28. But while the father may not have heard anything from the couple, the police's investigation revealed that the couple's phones were used to communicate several times before being turned off on June 2. The first text message was sent from Choi Sung-hee's phone on May 28, informing the assistant director of the theater that she would not be at rehearsal the following day since she wasn't feeling well. The assistant director received another text message from Choi Sung-hee's phone on May 30 explaining that the actress wouldn't be able to perform at all, because she'd been admitted to the hospital due to an accident like last time. Although the assistant director tried to reply, Choi Sung-hee's phone was disconnected. It's widely believed that the accident referred to Choi Sung-hee having had a history of depression and previously trying to overdose. The assistant director was notably suspicious of the text messages since Choi Sung-hee typically communicated with them casually, but the last few messages had been sent using extremely formal language. After a few days, the assistant director was finally able to contact someone who claimed to be Kim Yeon-suk. However, the director admitted they'd never heard his voice before, so they could not confirm or deny the person's identity. But the assistant director would later share with police that the alleged husband explained his wife was in the hospital and apologized for any inconvenience to their theatrical production. Notably, the police discovered no records of Choi Sung-hee having been admitted to any hospital, and the last time she had picked up her medication was in March. Kim Yeon-suk also contacted his restaurant employees during this time, telling them that he would not be able to come into the restaurant for a while, but sent them money to keep it running. Although his staff was familiar with his voice, the staff told police that Kim Yeon-suk sounded incredibly exhausted on the phone, leading police to believe that there was a chance the speaker was pretending to be Kim Yeon-suk. The couple's phones were turned off on June 2, and the cell phone records placed Kim Yeon-suk's phone in Busan on that day, while Choi Sung-hee's phone was far away in Seoul. On the same day, June 2, the police officially opened up an investigation and entered the couple's apartment. They noted that there was no evidence to indicate any struggle or a break-in. The police initially suspected the couple had gone on a trip of their own volition since personal belongings, like wallets, passports, and laptops were not found in the apartment. But despite the lack of signs of a struggle, there were also many signs that the couple's disappearance was not planned. There were unwashed dishes in the sink, and the groceries that Choi Sung-hee had been seen carrying into their apartment were left untouched on the counter. The couple's car was also still in the apartment's garage, and, disturbingly, there were still groceries in the car that Choi Sung-hee had not returned back for. Perhaps most alarmingly, the couple's dog had been left alone and unfed, with feces all over the floor. Friends of Seong-hee claimed that she would never abandon her beloved dog, and that she usually drove when she needed to go out. However, both her dog and her car were left behind. The most mysterious clue, or lack thereof, that police found was that despite having at least 70 police officers review the CCTV footage, no one could find any video evidence of the couple ever leaving the apartment. The police eventually concluded that very few blind spots could have allowed the couple to exit without appearing on any CCTV footage. The general belief is that the couple could have taken the emergency exit stairs to the first floor, which are not covered by any CCTV cameras. However, there is a camera right at the entrance to the stairs, with only a small blind spot that would have required the couple to walk directly under the camera. This means that whoever was responsible for the couple's disappearance would have needed to be extremely familiar with the camera angles. This further suggests that there couldn't have been any struggle, or something likely would have been captured on camera. At first, there seemed to be almost no motive for the couple to have fled, or been a target as they didn't have any financial debt. But Kim Yoon-suk's co-workers revealed that they believed he had a second phone, kept hidden from his wife, that he used to use to talk to his ex-girlfriend, known as Yoon. Kim Yoon-suk and Yoon's relationship allegedly ended due to disagreements between their two families. But Yoon harbored strong feelings for Kim Yoon-suk. Even after their breakup, Yoon married another man but divorced after 1 month because her husband allegedly believed she was cheating on him with Kim Yoon-suk. Yoon eventually got remarried, and she and her new husband moved to Norway. After a miscarriage, Yoon allegedly started contacting Kim Yoon-suk again and blamed him for ruining her life. She reportedly sent threatening messages to Kim Yoon-suk and Choi Sung-hee. Many people believe that Yoon could be tied to the case as Choi Sung-hee was a few months pregnant at the time of her disappearance, giving Yoon a possible motive. The alleged pregnancy seems plausible, as records show that she stopped taking her medication in March. Yoon had also traveled to South Korea with her husband on May 5, shortly after Choi Sung-hee allegedly announced her pregnancy to her friends. Suspiciously, Yoon did not tell her friends or family that she was in Korea, and even stayed in motels and saunas, paying with cash. This indicated to the police that she didn't want her presence in the country known. Even more suspiciously, she exchanged her ticket to fly back to Norway earlier than planned on June 7, 5 days after the police started their official investigation into the couple's disappearance. It's worth noting that while there are many suspicious elements about Yoon's behavior, her husband was with her for the entire trip, and neither he nor Yoon have any criminal history. The couple denied any connection to Kim Yoon-suk and Choi Sung-hee's disappearance, and Yoon even released a message through a lawyer that said she is also a victim and she never had any contact with Kim Yoon-suk after she got married. Despite Yoon's denials, she and her husband are the main suspects in the case due to her possible motive and suspicious behavior. However, the case is still unresolved, and without any physical evidence or witnesses, it remains one of the most mysterious missing person cases in South Korea. As months turned into years, the case grew cold. Families, friends, and supporters of both Kim Yoon-suk and Choi Sung-hee organized several campaigns to keep the mystery alive in public consciousness. But with every passing day, hope dwindled. In 2019, a documentary on the couple's disappearance aired in South Korea, reigniting public interest. The program presented all the known facts and even included interviews with some of the key figures in the story. The documentary's deep dive uncovered some previously unknown CCTV footage that showed a car resembling one known to be owned by Yoon's husband, parked near the couple's apartment on the night of their disappearance. However, the resolution was not clear enough to confirm the car's license plate or the identities of the people getting in or out. Following the documentary's broadcast, the police decided to reopen the investigation. Digital advancements meant that they could now enhance and analyze the CCTV footage with greater precision. However, despite their best efforts, no conclusive evidence could be drawn from the newly discovered footage. In late 2021, an anonymous tip was sent to the police, suggesting they search a remote woodland area several hours away from Busan. Excavation teams and search dogs were dispatched, and after weeks of searching, they found nothing. The tip, like so many before it, led to a dead end. This raised suspicions that someone might be deliberately leading the police astray or playing a cruel joke. While the police faced criticism for their handling of the case, especially in the early stages, they maintained that they did everything in their power to solve the mystery. As of now, the disappearance of Kim Yoon-suk and Choi Sung-hee remains unsolved. Theories abound. Some believe Yoon and her husband may have played a part, while others speculate about a possible secret life led by Kim Yoon-suk or Choi Sung-hee that might have caught up with them. There are even whispers of involvement by organized crime groups, though no evidence supports this theory. The families of Kim Yoon-suk and Choi Sung-hee still hold on to hope, even as the years go by. They continue to appeal to the public for any information that could shed light on the couple's fate. Candlelight vigils are held on the anniversary of their disappearance, serving as a somber reminder of the enigmatic void they left behind. For many, the case of the missing Busan couple is a chilling reminder of life's uncertainties. It highlights the fragility of our existence and the fact that sometimes, despite our best efforts, some mysteries remain forever unsolved.